we're just gonna fly in because we still haven't got an intro for this.
Man, that's
So
a terrible intro. We don't have an intro for this, and then you
you know,
just
this
go
is
live.
basically the intro, and I haven't switched any of the branding or anything over yet either. So you know, we're just kind of doing, you know, all that stuff.
Wish we had a better creative engineer. You know,
I know it helps so much, you know, make things happen. So, hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to How's It Hanging with Jeremy and Dwight. Hope y'all's
oh yeah,
holiday was good. How was yours?
it's mine. It's good. Traveled, went up north, and then came home for Christmas.
Oh yeah, down to
How about you?
Mexico?
Did you go outside at all?
No. Actually, yeah, it was one of those like Home Alone Florida Christmases. It rained and it was, you know, on the chilly side out here. So, but chilly is like
What's chilly
56.
like?
Yeah,
52.
yeah, 56, 52. Yeah,
Oh,
it ain't
you
much.
you poor thing.
No, no. Well, what was the temperature up north, dude?
It was like 50s.
Nice,
It got
nice.
down to like just below freezing, I think, like upper 20s at night.
Blah. Yeah, you guys can have that. You know, I came to Florida because it's warmer here.
Whatever. You went to Florida because you couldn't afford heat.
That's true. He's on to me. Damn it.
But boy, it needs some air conditioning down there, though.
Right.
That is true. So what are we working on?
I don't know. I've got an idea.
Grandma's tricycle.
Yeah, I was like, dude, just pop in some fireworks behind her and let it go.
Oh man, that's why I always did that, to try to get the glare off my screen.
Well, I know a lot of comic artists like to do big Hulk style like bodies. But the other week, you and I were going through some of the like funny tattoo stuff, and we remember the guy that made it look like he's piloting his body.
Sure.
Could you imagine? You know, you found the right one, and it's the honeymoon or whatever, however your beliefs are, you know, and then it's consummation time, and he finally reveals this. You know, if they were Amish or something, they never went to the beach, and he's there. Like, how can you ever take that? Like, it's always there, that poor dude. And if he gets buff, that I think that only makes it funnier. Like, if he starts working out and getting huger.
Yeah. Is that huger?
You know, I can win against 8th graders in Scrabble with it.
Uh-huh.
You know,
I don't know about anymore, man. They pull out Google on you pretty quick.
That's true. Freestyle rules, man.
Something like
that.
that.
I was just gonna freehand maybe that, but you know, I mean, I'm working on that.
Freehand Hooger?
Hooger? What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What's Hooger that you're gonna freehand?
Hooger, the robot guy, or the tiny body pilot and the big.
You know, like what comes to mind on that is like, so say somebody's Amish, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And like you never ever get to see any sleeves or anything like that because they're always wearing it, and then all of a sudden,
yeah, you got it. Yeah. How like you can never take that like seriously ever.
You know, about it if like somehow like the guy was Amish and like went to the beach and all of a sudden like I saw the tattoos. The guy was like driving his body.
Well, what do you got to talk about, bro?
That'd be cool. think I was starting to check out a couple episodes that were a little more up to date. They were actually starting to do some trash talk on some stuff, and I don't think I've quite saw the TikTok video style that Fisk was talking about. But dude, I got to see that, dude. Them trashing TikTok videos, that'd be awesome.
So what is this, a Tide Pod? What is this?
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to chew it.
for them to start seeing all the challenges and stuff, man, that'd be awesome.
I think you're supposed to waterboard me.
They've got flavored Tide Pods. No, they don't. Quit lying to me.
Ha, pumpkin spice. Huh.
You probably drove by the coffee shop and got a latte on the way to work today.
It was in a red cup. It didn't say Merry Christmas on it.
I don't understand the pumpkin spice thing. I really don't.
Right.
But each
so
their
what's
own.
up, Collision Bomb? Sorry, I didn't say hi with the people. What's going on? Yeah, say what's up. Sorry.
So officially, I guess your show has more viewers on Friday than ours on Thursday now. Is that what you took all the viewers away? Is that what it was?
No, I can just kind of zen in and get into the art flow. Some people are dropping by, drawing while I'm drawing, and it's kind of the drawstring thing, need to help the algorithm identify what kind of streams we're doing. Like this is, chill stream, but when we're sitting there and talking about things that aren't what I'm drawing, it has a little problem figuring out what the heck we're doing. So it doesn't know who to share it to.
Good. So share to nobody.
That's not helping us.
Yeah, it'd be great.
But no, we get watches on this, just not live. Most of the,
I'm confused. I'm not seeing how this is a tattoo.
No, I was drawing like the buff Hulk version of that guy. If his tattoo was a real situation, like piloting a giant body, though. Yeah, big Hulk. Like,
but Amish people aren't buff like this.
I don't think he was Amish.
But what if he was?
Well, what do they call that when they get to go out? When they get to go out and not be Amish for like a year? It's called Rumspringa. That's what it is.
You gonna do like the front diaper or whatever?
The front diaper? I don't know.
What was it?
What are you talking about? The banana hammock? The Casey Jones penis pants? What are you talking about?
What was the whole thing in the
cod piece?
Was that what it was? Whatever the big outlandish pad in the front from the
for armor.
Yeah.
Think you're talking. Was that in Men in Tights? Was that what you're driving?
The front butt cover. Yeah. It could be an album cover.
That's album cover.
I'll take an album cover for 200, Alex.
We might have to draw him on this too.
Oh, dude, you have to.
Yeah.
I would almost.
That and Turd Ferguson.
I would almost call out like an all stop right now, and you just switch to.
And just switch to
Jeopardy characters.
Okay, well, I got my silhouette base from this.
And I'd like to see your SNL Sean Connery.
Gotcha.
And then we can try to do a Trebek.
Let's see, where would I throw all of them on this?
So, how's everything else going though? The book's going well.
Yep, book's going well. I'm cranking hard on that last page we've been working on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, tomorrow I'll show it off.
The house at Hangin should be the chest tattoo of the big bolt guy. You should chest tattoo that on.
Yeah. All right.
We'll end up doing like the old X-Men collage.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be like a sentinel.
Great. Okay. Search.
So with that though, interesting conversation I think that we had a few days ago. A buddy of mine grew up with has some ideas on some stuff that we were trying to kind of brainstorm through. He was asking me about AI art and what my stance was, and I was like, man, honest, you know, there seems to be quite a few lawsuits going on and things. I'm not so sure you want to really step into that. And he's like, well, my thought was he would use it for inspirational, like
writers
for him not being an artist, he could at least do the prompt to get an idea of what he wants an artist to draw.
Yep.
And then go that route. And
so I'll say this real quick, and I'm not trying to be mean to anyone or anything like that.
You are.
Let me say it. What's up, crazy man? How you doing?
When you say that and preface with that, that's exactly what you're doing.
All I will say on it is that's the point of an artist. And when you can go to another tool and get that done for free, you could probably go to Fiverr and get a couple things done, it does kind of eat into artists' pocket, but I can't tell a person to not use it to go to an artist and be like, I want this. These are the kind of ideas, because I, as a self-respecting artist, love it when person could give me some direction and something that I can stick to and know that I'm doing right instead of changing it in the middle. So.
But what's the difference though? Because artists are broke.
Yeah, that's why we need the work. Huh. That's why we need the work. I'm trying to find a good turd Ferguson here.
I'm confused, but all right.
What do you mean you're confused? Go ahead, talk. Don't be confused.
If there's so much stuff to be creative about, why are artists broke?
I mean, there's only so many jobs people can afford, and some jobs actually have artists. So
cartoon characters are probably a dying art. Disney took all that away. Can we say that on here? Like, can I say Disney without messing up the trademark?
Should be able. I'm not worried about it. Disney doesn't affect us enough.
So I do not support nor condone anything involved with, nor have I ever. If anything, you got a Warner Brothers coming after you for your whole Daffy Duck shenanigans that you like to try to pull.
Dude, all right. So about that, I'm trying to get it set up where, first off, I got to find I've already got it figured out, but as soon as I get behind a white, dirty truck that's like a moving truck or something that the back of it hasn't been cleaned off, I'm gonna record me doing it at a stoplight. Just jump out real quick, throw it in, jump back in the car.
You don't have that much time.
Yeah, I do. have enough to do it nice and big, yeah, it'd be awesome.
I like to see that. Wonder how many takes it'll take.
Should just take one.
You're like, shoot. Then you go to the next flight.
Right. Stop again. I'll have to start all over.
Smear.
Yeah. People would be like, yeah, the blooper reels would be funny. Oh.
How many times did it take him to do that? Because like right as soon as you're about to finish, he drives off and you're like,
right.
Ooh.
I gotta run towards it. Yeah, that'd be great. People are honking because my car's stall sitting there just blocking traffic.
You should do it while you're wearing a suit and look like an Amish guy.
Yeah, but then I gotta jump. It just doesn't make sense.
You gotta jump out of the horse carriage to get it done.
Yeah, I don't have a horse carriage.
Well,
I know details.
We can figure that out a little bit later.
Dude, all right. So I did find something to solve that. Bicycle cars. Have you seen this?
What? Yeah, bicycle they got them over. Yeah, China, Japan, Indonesia, Thailand. Dude, they've had them little bicycle taxis. Man, they've had that for ages.
No, these things, like some people have been making like muscle car versions of them.
What?
Like they look like the exterior looks like a muscle car. And I'm like, yeah, go pick up a date in that. Open the door. It's like, start pedaling.
I'm telling you, man. They had them in Denver. We were partying up at one of the Christmas parties a few years ago, and we come out. What was it? We came out of the bowling alley, I think, and there was the little bicycle taxis, and it's like, all right, you know what? Screw it, we're doing this. And so we, and there was two of them. So like, cause there was a bunch of us. So we hopped in two different ones and then paid them to race each other. That was great. It was like, we're going to this hotel. First one gets there, gets an extra $20.
I saw those and I was like, holy crap.
They were hauling ass, man.
Yeah, like some of those are motorized assisted. I'm like, what?
Oh, I'm sure by now. These weren't. Those guys were pedaling. Yeah, but they were doing really good. It was awesome. But I can only imagine by now. I would think so. I mean, gosh, they're turning anything into all kinds. I mean, look at the stuff that their battery power and, you know. We were talking about that years ago. A buddy of mine that I worked with was talking about filling up a bike frame full of batteries, and, you know, and basically doing something similar to what Tesla did, early on with, just putting a bunch of lithium batteries in series and parallel together to create the circuits, but, pack them all into the frame.
I heard the Tesla truck was spotted
at flop. It's a flop.
Yeah.
I saw an F-150 towing it out of a stuck spot while it was trying to off-road. They had it all tethered and it couldn't even get out under its own power, man. It was pretty bad.
Well, I mean, maybe it's like it's not a truck.
I don't know if it's too light, it's too heavy, or like just. Now, also saw the video where the truck was towing a Porsche, racing a Porsche, and beat the Porsche while it was towing another Porsche. So,
well,
I mean, it's fast, fine, but I don't know much else about what it'll get done. But yeah, it got stuck like really, really easy, is what it seems like.
I heard that it's edgy. Edges don't really look well. It doesn't line up. Man, it looks rough.
It looks like something a third grader would create with a cardboard box. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
I've not been impressed with the design. I don't really understand where they were going with it and why, but that's just me.
yeah, I mean, art's a weird thing, dude.
Yeah. There's some that love it, and there's going to be a lot that hate it. Is what it seems like. But what do you do?
What do you do? Apparently, don't throw a baseball at the window.
I don't know. Does it break it? It's
Yeah,
supposed to be bulletproof.
that was the old thing. Yeah, they put it up on stage and they were showing it off, and then the guy doing the presentation throws a baseball at the window to prove it's bulletproof, and spider cracked it. The spider webbed it. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, they missed that detail. They did shoot at it though and show some stuff, which okay, cool. You know. So great. Now a bunch of gangbangers are gonna be driving around in Tesla trucks.
Well, they'll be broken down most of the time.
Getting stuck and then taking fire. That's all we need. Was that collision bomb? Was that the SpaceX Heavy rocket launch?
What was their launch to do?
SpaceX Falcon Heavy to launch one of the. Let's find out what we got. Oh, yeah, that's about right. About 10 minutes ago.
It
says it's carrying military's X-37B space plane, which is uncrewed and operates autonomously. They're really getting serious about wanting to take out these Chinese weather balloons, huh?
Yeah.
Operates autonomously to unprecedented altitudes. The launch streamed live on the SpaceX website. It is not clear, however, exactly where the space plane is going. It's going to space, duh. I could have told you that.
It's going to space.
It looks like a chopped down, no wing Challenger. It looks like they took all the parts off of the Challenger back in 86.
That's not good.
I'm sorry, but that's what it looks like. It looks like just an old space shuttle, like recycled.
Well, yeah, I think SpaceX uses Russian. They get a lot of their shuttle shells, bodies.
That would make sense. We probably sent our old NASA stuff to Russia, just for recycling.
That's where I hear they get a lot of their.
Duh.
Yeah.
I was gonna do my little Russian joke, but I'm gonna try to keep it clean.
Was that the joke?
No, because if I do it, then I'll have to tell them I'm in Orlando, outside somewhere, so that they can come take care of whatever they want to take care of, and then they won't.
Puny American. We would have thrown this one back and would have hoped for stronger baby next time.
You think it's funny sending us your spare parts?
Yeah, I hear their maintenance sucks. So
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's according to what some of their submarine footage that I've seen is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Not
the people, the military. I had to kind of like
the man, fascinating engineers, but it was a lot more you can tell of. It seemed like just get it done.
Yeah.
Not necessarily easily maintainable. It was put it together.
Saw a couple of these Russians go into Chernobyl and scuba dive in the reactor that's like half filled with water.
Well, supposedly there's plants and wildlife and everything in Chernobyl now, and it's not that big a deal. And so it's not a.
No, these dudes were insane. Like you could
I
watch
get
them.
that.
They don't know what the heck they're doing, and they just want to die.
Supposedly, I was doing some reading, and plant life is back, wildlife is back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the 1,000-year, 10,000-year won't ever be
Half-life
used.
Yeah.
You know, it's not what they thought.
Well,
it's kind of amazing what the planet will do when you give it a little bit of time.
Yep.
Falcon Heavy produces more thrust than both rockets combined of, what is it? The Atlas V rocket. The launch speed of the Falcon Heavy indicate that the X-37B is destined for more distant orbits, perhaps even to the moon or Mars. Well, I mean, that'd be nice to try to do at least a you're going to have to, right? If they're going to try to do something between here and Mars, you know, that'd be wild to have a port.
Yeah, you have
know, like
to.
orbiting the moon, and then
Yep.
you would launch to get to there, and then you would then transfer and then launch to get to somewhere else, versus doing all of it in one shot from here would be pretty rough.
Oh yeah, it definitely is going to be nuts.
Well, because if you get out there and you're already set up, then I guess you could still make the slingshot work. You could get the orbit and then manipulate orbit.
You probably have an
gravity, cause you to slingshot.
Probably has an easier time setting that up because you're not fighting Earth's gravity.
Exactly, and then you're using gravity to your benefit to get momentum.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't need as much fuel either. So that'd be it's going to be more of the fuel to get you out of the atmosphere from here than everything else.
Yeah,
it'd be wild.
Yep.
Where's the chewing gum at, man?
Oh shit! Right, hold on.
You're gonna have to do
he does this thing with his mouth where it kind of comes off to the side.
Yeah, have the chewing gum hanging out.
Oh, his mouth is kind of the way he chews it when he's acting. It's fun. You know, it kind of throws. He throws it to the side. So,
no, that's not my name. Turd Ferguson. Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah. Did you ever see that Martian movie with the Matt Damon?
Huh?
Did you ever see the movie Martian with Matt Damon?
I'm really not sure.
He learns to grow crops.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I got you.
Don't want those potatoes.
Hey, I mean, as long as it's been cycled through something else, I mean, what do you think some of the stuff you're eating already has been done?
Roaches. They're made of roaches.
Well, more than likely.
Was that Snowpiercer?
Well, they're already talking about doing a bunch of that, man, and putting fillers in.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be so.
Now I remember they said back in the day they were talking about like McDonald's using like filler worm meat.
Dude, they were talking about that pink slime. years ago, man, and they
chicken
got
nuggets.
nailed.
Right.
Whether it was true or not, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
They got nailed.
The finger in the Wendy's chili.
That
one, yeah.
No, I never heard about that.
You didn't?
But then again, I mean, when you're producing that much food, stuff's going to happen.
Right?
Uh-huh. Well, I remember cutting the tip of my thumb off at Subway, And
I'll tell you like I tell the customers, you can either have it have it fast or finger free.
Yeah. Which one do you want? No, I was cutting a bag of lettuce open, and man, it was like a fresh, brand new knife, so it was razor sharp. I didn't even feel it. I didn't even know until I looked down and my thumb was flat, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, all right, that bag of lettuce got thrown away because I had no idea where it was. So I at least tried to do my due diligence and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Versus, hey, all right, whatever, surprise. Should have just emptied it into the tuna salad and been done with it.
It's not real tuna.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
knew it wasn't.
It came out of
prepackaged bags. Yeah,
it's prepackaged bags. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was cans.
No. Pre-mixed bags.
Here was my problem with it. Okay, you didn't make the tuna or the seafood every day.
Yeah.
So you put the top on it, you put it back in the fridge, and you pulled it back out the next day. And as long as it could last, as long as you could make it look decent, it went back in the fridge and came back out the next day. So it could have been
this was pre-Jared, correct? I don't want to
yeah, I think it was right around Jared's time. This was 96.
Yeah, I was young then. Those were my pants. Anyway,
I'll look that joke up later and see if I understand it.
No, don't.
Like back when Surge was a drink.
Yeah. Someone was just talking about that the other day.
That was the like right after Jolt, there was Surge, and it was like
I thought Surge was first.
I don't think so. I remember Jolt from before that. Jolt was more like a cola, and Surge was more like coming after Mountain Dew. But I remember Jolt first. So Jolt and Mini Thins. That was a thing.
Mini Thins?
You don't know what a Mini Thin is?
Like a mint?
No, the little ephedra pills.
No, I had no idea what those are.
Oh man, come on, Mini Thins. Yeah, they were little ephedra. Ephedrine. Nice. So it was not good that those were a thing, but
no.
Basically, I mean, they had truckers and lots of people that needed to stay awake. That was like little pills that you would take and to get your heart rate all up and fidgety and jittery.
Was it a weight loss pill for some?
It probably could have been, but it was just a little for energy. But yeah, they weren't good news. I know that, but they They sure got you jittery. We had guys at school trying to dare each other, like, how many could you take all at one time? It's
Oh no.
it's amazing our hearts didn't pop, man. I think that's some of the stuff with all these guys taking 5 and 6 monsters, or Red Bulls or whatever, and then having problems because they're trying to play a game, and
Right.
then they're having a heart attack on the basketball floor.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder about that. How much of that's been going on? I mean, so the darn it, what the heck were there were energy drinks that they were doing, and I'm trying to remember the name because they were like right after me being deployed. Oh man, what were they called?
What, the little 1 hour energies?
No.
Or 3 hour, whatever they were.
Rippets. So they were a energy drink that was sent to the troops by the pallet loads, man. Buddies of mine that were Marines.
This doesn't sound good already.
had lots of stories of guys drinking like a 6-pack of these, and basically before Monster was a thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I think at that time it might have only been Red Bull, maybe. I think that was more popular. I guess they're finding Rippets now. You can get them in the dollar store. So the guys are, and the guys are like, man, I bought some just because of the nostalgia of it, but they were like, man, those are terrible. But over there, though, I mean, when you don't always have access to a coffee maker or whatever else, and you're just needing some caffeine to get rolling and get up and moving, these were great. But they got abused because they'd get dared, hey, how many can you drink? I can drink these. I can drink 3. I can drink 5. I just drank 7. Get out of my way.
I could drink 8 and go to sleep.
but they, what was it? A guy drank. He slammed like 6. And then next thing you know, like got told he was going on patrol. So then, thought that they were just going to be hanging out and just doing nothing. All of a sudden, like he got sick and everything because they got him moving. But no, they were called Rippets, and the guys I was with were like, man, you don't know what Rippets are? And I was like, man, honest, no.
Sounds like they make you fart.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
dude's been
really and truly, I don't even remember us really having, you didn't have Red Bulls on ship unless you had somebody send them to you.
Yeah.
No, somebody had to send them to you in like a care package. Outside of that, you didn't have them. The best thing that we either had was coffee or Mountain Dew. That was like the most we were able to get a hold of.
Yeah, that Mountain Dew's for those Appalachian boys.
they're forever, man. Dude, Mountain Dew was that was my breakfast.
Yeah.
Snickers bar and a Mountain Dew, man. Get the day going.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, you got to look up mini thins, man. They were real tiny white, little bitty tabs, little small, look like baby aspirin.
Yeah.
But you took 1 or 2 of those, man, and all of a sudden your teeth start chattering.
I don't know. Like I said, I've been on this coffee kick since kicking the liquor, and I'm like 4 cups in under an hour, and I'll sit down for about 4. and drill out on the book.
Swing
Now
it.
I'm sitting there going, maybe
Make you
four cups
urinate
is
like crazy.
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't
You're
run
not,
through me.
you're,
What's
not
up,
doing it
Reese?
right. You're not doing it right then.
Heck yeah.
What are you drinking? Like 4-ounce cups of coffee?
What's this?
Yeah. That's about 4 ounces.
So in an hour, and then it's either I sit around or stand around, and start pacing because I'm all wired, or it's when I do that I start sitting down and drilling things out. It's the only way I can keep from like going.
What are you making it with? Just a normal drip maker or a Keurig or what?
Yeah, no, drip maker. Classic.
We'll have to work on that.
Why? I don't want all the pod stuff.
Get you working on a French press.
All those pods.
That's about, man. I like the French press, but man, by the time I start looking at how much coffee it takes versus everything else, man, the French press is wasteful.
Well,
I can fit like, I don't know, what was it? Probably 8 or 9 grams into a Keurig pod, like a refillable pod, where you put whatever you want in it. I can fit like 8 or 9 grams, but if I'm doing a French press, it's like 45 or 50, which will make, I don't know, 2 cups, So at that point, I can make 2 cups in a Keurig for probably 16, 18 grams of coffee versus doing it in the French press. It's going to be like 45 or 50.
French press.
Quite a big difference.
Yeah. Fancy.
You should skip straight to the hard stuff and go to Tide Pods. just put a Tide Pod in your coffee cup, man, and let it percolate. Get nice and ready for you.
I'll have to start a TikTok account first.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. You should find something that looks like a Tide Pod in those little disposable or dissolvable packets. It's got like Kool-Aid in it or something.
Dude, you could probably mold one like Jello. You could probably
drop it into your cup, mix it up. All right, kids, this is how you do this.
Yeah, that's the way to go right there.
Pull it out of a Tide container. Like, look, that guy did it. Yeah. I mean, anybody can do this. Who was it? Somebody was getting upset because they were arguing on whether, somebody was promoting drinking bleach and that, it was a thing. And, that's just so mean for them to, make kids think that they can drink bleach and live. And I was like, I'm sorry, if they're that poorly educated, then
well, I remember
that's a problem.
I remember it was during COVID. Trump had suggested, maybe we get some guys testing on that, if bleach or cleaner or whatever. And people were like, "What? Are you serious?"
They were
I don't know.
Drinking. It wasn't hydroxychloroquine. It was
no.
It was hydroxy something else. But anyway, man, look, I'm sorry if you're that ignorant that you're going to take somebody's word for it off of TV and go drink bleach.
There was that show I was telling you guys about, the Spun show. it's a show about like prisoners that got released back into public during the Rona. So it's a comedy, but they watched the news, they saw that story, and later on, they're secretly the mom and the son. She's going, I heard the president said this works, but I only have enough for each of us. So, and sprays like Lysol cleaner in the glasses right before they get they get stopped before they drink it. But yeah, it was
there was
funny.
it wasn't hydroxychloroquine, but there's a aquarium cleaner.
Oh my god!
And I'm not sure that cures COVID, but have at it.
I don't want to show it on my channel, but there's a Nair. I think I talked about it one episode, but there's a Nair.
I'm guessing there probably is.
Yeah, it's right about what Reese was saying. It was it's a Nair, how to Nair on YouTube. I can't believe it's up, but yeah, bleaching
on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, or not bleaching, but the whole Nair on your butthole. It's a whole how-to.
Interesting.
And it's there uncensored, and it's able to do it because it's educational. So
really,
yeah, it's wild.
I think so. I mean, they should do educational videos on bikini waxing.
I think there is a market for that, or somewhere. You might be able to find it.
Yeah, I've got some homework.
Yeah. Oh, I could send you some links. I just don't want to be implicated afterward.
I'm guessing you probably have after drinking, 4 pots of coffee in a day.
Oh yeah.
You're probably getting pretty interested in a bunch of stuff.
No, I watch too much Tom Segura, and that's kind of what his whole show is about, is shock and awe.
It's gotten pretty rough.
It's gotten weak recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weak now. Tom made fun of poor people and kind of been eating his foot since.
Well, do poor people buy tickets?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's half his audience.
And if poor people don't buy tickets to his show, then what's it matter?
Yeah, he got too big too quick. I used to say how I liked Andrew Schultz too. I kind of like these guys that are coming up.
Yeah.
And then once they kind of hit a peak, I start seeing things kind of slide. And that's almost in everything though.
Gervais did another show and he really didn't hold back too much.
No. Yeah.
He did good. He did good.
He's a legend.
He did about the same.
Yeah.
And told everybody to, you don't like it, go somewhere else. Which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That other show, Supernatural or whatever it was.
What?
Whatever the comedy show that he did, like, was it last year? Earlier this year, last year? I mean, got everybody all upset. It was like right after he did the Emmys or the Oscars and got banned or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the show, though.
Or Superhuman or I don't know, whatever. But he basically went after everybody and told them how it was.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it was great. If you've not seen that, you got to watch him.
I haven't.
Yeah, if you've not seen that, you got to check it out. Because he told them all where to go.
California?
Might as well. But I'm with you. It's a shame when some of those. I mean, man, we watched Beverly Hills Cop the other night, and I mean, back when Eddie Murphy was super funny, and it's like, man, I don't think I've watched Coming to America 2. I'm really not.
I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, I'm really not interested in it. It just, I don't know, man. He's not the same. And it's hard for you to expect people to be the same, you know. I mean, it's no different than, you know, I don't think Tom Hanks is funny anymore. I mean, he was early on and then got into a lot of serious roles, and then you know,
no
it's not
thanks,
funny,
Tom Hanks.
you know.
All right, so there's Turd Ferguson. So,
You did good.
Well, hold on.
Where's the chewing gum?
Well, that's kind of what his chew is.
It's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere. Well, wait a minute. What color was it? Do you remember? Probably not. That's like asking a witness what color shirt were they wearing.
Go with pink.
Yeah, that bazooka gum.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not my name.
Yeah, I'll take Ape Tit for 100. Did they ever pick potent potables? Like that was always
yeah, didn't know what that was.
It was always there. They always ran out of time.
Potent potables. Oh man, water pressure out here keeps fluctuating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've fixed the sink and leave it alone for a minute, and then it starts kind of dripping again. I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to be dripping again.
Been doing a lot of plumbing work today too, so don't feel so bad.
Yeah,
it's normal. You're just going about it all wrong because you're supposed to call the super.
Yeah, but I don't. I usually try to do it all myself. Keeps everybody happy. What's up, Hockey? How you doing? Good to see you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
It's about over. Well, we got a couple days, or Monday. Yeah, Monday's the 1st.
Monday. So, yeah. I hope you guys had a good holiday season. I hope you keep having a safe time.
I was wondering if you got him in the wrong corner.
What, over here?
Well, I don't know.
I was gonna add like something up in here.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is probably moving him back up, have Trebek back out here and having something else still here. So
or he's a little too big.
Yeah. Maybe I fight Apollo, maybe I won't, you know?
Oh yeah, that's right. Put Rocky behind the old man. Hey there, muscly arm.
Good Lord. That face looks like Picasso drew it.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty Lipton T-esque.
Yeah.
Or Salvador Dali drew it. You need to put a clock on his forehead.
I swear I wasn't doing mushrooms when I drew that. The melting clocks.
Right.
Your face looks like God was on acid.
What's that anti-diarrheal? It looks like you injected him with that instead of Botox.
Yeah, that's a Stallone after too many vaccines.
It's got like that's pretty rough. Yeah. That's after he went to Mexico to go save his niece, right?
Yeah, don't drink the water.
Jonas said he'll take the rapist for 400.
Hello, Jonas Olson. Welcome. What's up? Good stuff. Yeah. Good Christmas. Good. Hey, guys, how you doing? What's up, Jay Ryan? What is up, guys? Hello. Well, yeah, we just sitting over here goofing off, saying what's up.
Yeah, you did that pretty good, man. I'm waiting to see what the Sean Connery looks like.
Yeah. Heck yeah. We'll probably do that next week. Unless you want to spend another hour.
I'll
see.
I'll get a talking to if I hang out too long.
It's all right. I'll be back on tomorrow, guys, drawing on books some more. I would love to say that we are done with that page, but we're not.
Of course not.
But we only have 6 pages left.
We're not done with the other pages. You got to go back and redo them all.
No, but what I did do.
No, I'm sure you are going to go back and redo them all.
No, I did go back into them. Remember, I was talking about how each crystal is a different color. So what about the black and white version? Particularly if I kind of want it to be important that people can kind of track which crystal is what. So I had to talk about this whole technique with the glow effects. So I actually went back. I got half the book with them. And it's not on every crystal because that was overpowering, but it's on the ones that are the focus of the scene. So, or being acted upon. So I did go back and add that into at least half the book and then figured out, okay, I can add that when I get into the lettering because I'm going to have to be doing onomatopoeias and stuff like that anyway. So I made a whole symbol legend, if you would, for the load-in. So that's kind of what the symbols represent is each one. So that you'll kind of see them faintly in the glows of the crystal.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. That'll help people with the black and white version identify it better.
So you're rainforest
is
rainforest.
Yeah. Dude, rainforest though. Anacondas. I listened to this guy that was on Joe Rogan. He left New York at like 19 to go live out in the rainforest in the Amazon jungle to hunt anacondas. And now he does it, as a preservationist career life thing. But the stories he tells about the biggest anaconda he's ever seen is 25 foot, and the largest one on record is like 18 feet. He's like, I've seen and wrestled bigger. We just can't capture them to measure them. But dude, rainforest stuff is nuts. If y'all ever get to play the game Green Hill, play it. It's good. Big survivalist game in the
not wrestling on purpose, dude. An anaconda.
Dude, their heads get like that big. It's nuts.
No, not doing it.
Legend of the Loadings.
Yep.
Yeah. Talk about my symbol key legend. Yeah.
Not even doing it, man.
No, those things are crazy though. So yeah, we'll do. I think next week we'll add Alex Trebek back there. From there, I'll get to our tattoo guy piloting a bigger body.
It's like an anaconda eating an elk.
Send me the link.
I don't know what the heck that is, but dude, it is huge. It's probably like a cow. But
yeah.
Man.
Heck yeah. Oh, guys, if you are interested, Steve, that Star Wars Boys channel keeps popping out the Droids cartoon parody, Star Wars parody. So I'm trying to grab it right now.
Gosh, where's way, dude? That's a lot of muscle, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude. To think something that huge is just nothing but that muscle and rib cages, and its whole way of like killing you is by wrapping you up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strangling you, squeezing.
Yeah. It's insane. Freaky, dude. Yeah. All right.
Just got the video. Instead, it's got a monster anaconda. Oh, doesn't that suck? Had one on video.
Send me a link.
Well, it was broken. It didn't work.
Oh, hold on. I'll try to find one.
Yeah, and then not to mention, like, I'm not kayaking that river, dude.
I want to take you out here with the gators. Like I kayak with the gators out here. They're fun. They're fun. They'll just sit in the sun on the side or swim under the kayak, but they won't mess with you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good with that. But
sure.
Other stuff, man, we're not doing that.
All right, let's see. Look at how thick that thing is.
Yeah. No thanks.
Oh yeah.
Well, and like that's still part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's only a piece of it. Mm-hmm. Oh, like people here, like I remember living in Kentucky and hearing about Floridians that would wake up and there would be a giant snake coiled up in their toilet or something, you know? Mm-hmm. I've been here for 10 years and hadn't seen it yet. And I lived in the area where it would happen.
Well, keep talking about it.
But dude,
your luck's anything like mine, it'll be tomorrow.
Awesome. I don't know, man. It's just freakishly huge things. Anyway, that's about all we got today, guys. Or tonight, Dwight will get busted on. That sounded dirty. Look at that thing.
I don't see anything.
That big old.
That's that Florida man coming out in you. Look at that big old snake in there, that trail.
Look at that big old thing. Look at that thing. No, you can see it.
It ain't moving.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it is. See?
Oh, finally.
Look at the size of that thing. Good night.
That's not even right. That did look real though. Well, hold on though. Look at the. All right.
Yeah, it's not as big as I thought. It looks
As soon as he walks up on it, it's like, all right, all right, 16 feet, all right.
Yeah, you still don't want to see that.
Too long,
No way.
My one of the guys I hung out with in high school had a albino Burmese python, and it was, gosh, dude, I think it was every bit of like what 12, 14 feet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Too much, man.
I don't know what I'm watching right now.
Well, leave it be. I don't want to get kicked off.
It's written in another language, but I don't know if this is a pimple infection being pulled or whether this is
no thanks.
A venom extraction, or it's like a reaction to something in the jungle. But whoa, no.
It's probably those injectable Tide Pods. Yep.
This is fun.
No.
This is fun. Look at that. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. Oh, the dark side of YouTube. All right, guys, we're heading out of here.
That's never fun. That wasn't even educational.
All right. I hope you guys have a good night. Be safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow night. Draw on stream. So yeah, Dwight, anything?
Happy New Year.
All right. You guys have a good one later. All good. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.